Today is 2 days past 5-day transfer. I think I've decided I'm not going to wait until August 1st, partially because we have a wedding to go to the very next day, and I need some time to process. Ready, steady, boop.
Hey,
Yeah, you're on there now.
I know, baby. It's recording that. Oh, hey, where does that go? Where did that sharp one go? Where did that sharp one come from?
Sharp one? Where did you mean come from?
This.
Yeah, it was inside that package.
Got it. Now I know, Mama.
Now you know.
Now I know your fingers are sharp. I like touching sharp stuff.
Okay.
Is that how many you need?
Mm-hmm. Measured out how many I need. You know, this is what I had to do to make you.
Yeah. You make that with me?
I had to do this with you. Back when you were this. When you were this.
No, when I was a circle.
When you were a circle, Mommy had to do all these shots and all these medicines to make you happen. Remember when I said doctors helped me make you?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I meant. This is part of it. The doctors told me to take
Why
these
was
medicines.
that a circle?
Everybody starts
the
out.
moon is the circle.
Oh, moon is a circle. Everyone starts out as a circle like this.
Oh no, the big moon is a circle. I was like that.
Yeah, exactly. Good connection.
Okay, here you go.
All right, ready to be done with this?
You got it.
All right. Morning. For once, I'm coming to you not when I'm like sweaty in the afternoon. Now I'm just sweaty in the morning because it's July. Okay, it is 3 days past transfer. I am going to test because I'm insane. My policy has always been that knowledge is power and I don't do the ignorance is bliss, so like what's the point? I am weak of will. So let me go grab a test. I got the classic cup over here and grab a test. So clinical guard. You can go watch my video in testing like 15 different test brands if you want to see which ones are best, but for cheapies, clinical guard, mom med are both pretty solid. It's a 10-second. You can hear my children fighting out there. But this, I'm cramming this in right before we have to leave for camp, so I literally only have 5 minutes. Alright, can you go find some shoes, boing boing? Alright, go find shoes. Go on.
I don't have enough energy.
You don't have enough energy? Love you. Goodbye. Go get shoes so you're ready. Alright. Late. We are close enough. It is obviously so early to be testing. And that. Oh, there we go. It's pretty white. I take it over the window, the age-old test of window light. Nope. Okay. 3 days past transfer. It would be like, have to be super, super fast rising for it to show up on day 3. So I'm not worried. I think previously I've gotten something really faint on day 4. Maybe I'd have to go back and watch my own stuff. But day 5, 6, I'm a lot more hopeful. Check then. All right, bye. All right, welcome to day 4 past 5-day transfer. And I'm sorry I sound nasally. I have caught a summer cold, but hopefully it goes away really fast. Here, I have my candy dandy cup over here. Although because I was sick, I was up and down a bunch through the night, so I don't know if that'll quite affect the quality. But while I tested it, I thought I would go over some of the stats around testing and one of the pros actually of testing early. But this study that is from, or was published in Fertility and Sterility back in 2018. It looked at over 369 patients, and overall it saw 160 positive tests and 84 negative, which is right in line with what you see with larger studies. So that sample size is decent enough to give us stats that reflect the larger population, which is great. And basically it said that most people will see their test turn positive day 4 or 5. If you measure positive on day 4, 5, or 6, then that has a 73, almost 74% chance of turning into a live birth, with only a rate of around 16% of biochemical loss, early miscarriage. But if you test negative on those days, there's a 20% chance on days 9 through 11 that you turn positive, but a much higher chance that those turn into biochemicals. So essentially what they're saying is that if your betas are rising slowly, then that is a problem. So you want to see, it is an early indicator that we're trending towards success if you see those positives on day 4 through 6, and if you see a negative on 4 through 6, but then on days 9 through 11 you see a positive, you know that your betas are already trending slowly. So it's one of the first times you can get an insight into how your betas are doing. My life is full regardless of how this goes, but it would be really, really nice to have one more baby that I can hold in my arms and not just hold my heart, because I feel like I have enough babies there. But let's see. Oh, now I'm nervous. All right. I hate this. All right, hold on. Gotta go to the window. Okay, comment down below if you have the same problem. I've taken literally hundreds of tests, so I can see, even on a negative test, where the line should have been. So like where the chemical is technically just like one shade darker once it's wet. So like once you use a pregnancy test, so I can see that line no matter what. So I see the line, and now I can't tell if it's that one shade darker like normal or 2 shades darker because it's a super early positive. What did I say literally like 5 seconds ago? I was gonna be chill because I really have to wait till tomorrow because I had to get up and freaking pee. I even thought about it, but I was so sick and so didn't want to. I was like, I should save this pee, which is only a thought someone going through infertility has ever thought. It's 4 in the morning, I have a fever and my throat hurts. I should pee in a cup. The husband, as if he can sense that I am off. I'm gonna go look one more time. I'm good. Then I'm gonna put it back in the thing and I'm not gonna look at it. And I'm probably gonna resist the urge to take one tonight. Probably. Morning, ladies. It is 5 days past 5-day transfer. The husband is off dropping off the kids with my parents because it is his mother's birthday. So we're gonna go celebrate with her. I am still sick but doing a lot better, so I told him if he could handle the drop off of the kids, maybe I could sneak in a nap. We're doing a very late lunch in an escape room, and I just love an escape room. So I'm gonna see if I can pull through for it. Yeah, yesterday I didn't hold out. I took another one in the evening, swore I saw just like something in some lights. I'll be excited if it's a positive test, but it's just the beginning, right? There is something that would be like really, well, it would just be final. If this all was negative and then it'd be over and then there wouldn't be anything. This is the sucky part of infertility, is like it's zapped the joy away from this moment. Like if this is positive, you're not gonna get a cute, like, you know, Instagram worthy pregnancy find out that, like, I don't have it in me anymore because I know it's just the first step of so many. Literally, there's someone in my mom chat right now who was positive 6 days past transfer, went and got her betas, and they weren't super high. They were like 60. So now she's in beta hell, waiting for that. And like, just the reality of knowing that's there. I love it so much, the people that can have that like sheer joy of getting a positive pregnancy test and then zooming all the way to saying like,
we're gonna have a baby and like meaning it 100%. But for me, that's just so gone. And that's okay. I've mourned that. It's fine. It's just the reality of we could have a baby if this is positive, or we could not. Maybe it's just because I've been sick for a few days, and nothing really does get me down faster than being sick, but I'm just, I don't know. I want it to be positive. Sorry, not a very happy, cheery update, but this is the reality. I don't want anyone to ever feel bad if they don't have that, oh my gosh, crying moment because the test is positive, jumping up and down, viral video moment just because it's gone. It's gone. Infertility takes that from you. All right, we have 1 more minute and my camera battery is flashing, so let me go swap it out for the last minute. Hi. I don't know. I think there's a line. Like shaking. Well, that is a very faint line. Morning, ladies. All right, I am still sick, but we are in day 7 past 5-day transfer. Looking back at my test from day 5, it definitely was positive. I just couldn't quite believe it. And yay, a spoiler alert from yesterday. I was too gross and tired. I woke up at like 4 a.m. I was so tired. Couldn't film yesterday, but got an even better positive. Kind of doing it. All right. So you can see that here, like the days, so it's more helpful. So yeah, you can see the line progressing there. I'm just a little worried for 2 reasons. One, it's not as dark as I remember the lines with my last transfer being, but my HCG levels with Kingsley's pregnancy were so high. Like I remember before I went in for that ultrasound, like we were legitimately worried it was twins because my HCGs were that so high. So maybe that kind of set up a false like sense of normal. And also, I've been getting a horrible reaction to my PIO injections. It's kind of grody, so I won't show pictures, but like, I'm getting these big welts almost after each injection where they're red and hot and like raised and itchy. I've like taken to putting ice packs on them to like make the swelling go down. I did message my clinic today because it wasn't happening with my first set of injections, like the first vial we were using. I'm pretty sure they happened with the new vial, but that could be coincidence. So I sent a message to them about that today to see what they have to say. It might be like tough luck, like IVF sucks. But yeah, it's just, there's nowhere that isn't red and inflamed to do shots anymore, which I'm sure isn't helping things. So there's that. I am happy it's a positive. I'm just still really worried. I will feel so much better, just so much better if this one is super dark. If today's test is darker considerably, then I think I'm gonna run out and find a cute onesie to give to the husband to let him know, because yeah, I've kept him in the dark on all this. I don't know if he's noticed, like I haven't exactly been hiding my red cup, like it's been about, but I don't know if he knows what that means. So happy. I wish I wasn't sick. It's kind of been a damper on all of this. Kind of a little sick, got the fever, still obviously doing way better. You can tell my voice is almost back to normal. And my fever was mild. Okay. Well, I don't know. I can't tell if that's any darker. You're not going to be able to tell either. Oh, you can like almost actually see it. Look, it shows up on camera now. So, yeah. I'm analyzing how much darker the lines are getting. This is only because there's someone in my mom group chat who's literally going through the same thing right now, where her lines didn't get darker, her first HCG was poor, so it's really top of mind right now. But you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna act like it's fine. And I'm gonna go buy a freaking onesie, okay? Because it's positive. It worked. We have beaten the first hurdle. We have 4 more days till my HCG test. Okay, I'm gonna await my message from my clinic to tell me that I'm fine and IVF sucks and choose the least red spot to inject yourself. And when stores open, I'm gonna go get a onesie. Bye. Feeling better, and not because of anything personal. Remember the lady I was talking to you about in my chat who had such a low beta level? That they got another beta level that is absolutely fabulous. And so I was spiraling this morning just a little bit because I was looking at the pictures of like their pregnancy test progressions. I'm like, oh, theirs aren't getting that much darker, just like mine aren't getting much darker. And I had like superimposed my situation onto them, which works out great because now they're fine. So I felt fine. So then I went to Target. Oops. And I thought I would do something fun. I went and raided the clearance section because your girl's always after a cute deal. I got some of these double zipper onesies with the footies. And then I got this one because it kind of looked like rainbow babies and I needed a newborn one. Because look at how tiny it is. I needed it. And then this was just a good deal in clearance. It was this Millie Moon luxury set. It had 10 newborn diapers, 10 size 1s, some wipes, a little lovey, a hood towel thing, and some books. Other good news is that I messaged my clinic and I said, hey, I'm having these reactions. And at first she said, you know, let me know if it gets worse, and then asked some follow-up questions. And then when I told her that the redness and itching was lasting like 2 to 3 days, like each welt was like lasting 2 to 3 days before it went away, she's like, let's go ahead and order you a different type of progesterone. So she submitted that to the pharmacy. Her other advice, because I have to still use this progesterone that I'm evidently now having an allergic reaction to, never before, not the first week I was taking shots, not in my previous 2 transfers, now I'm doing it. She's like, make sure to like wipe down the area to make sure there's no like of the oil like getting on your skin, and then to use Benadryl, but I'm slightly allergic to Benadryl. A fact that they don't know. So I'm just gonna try to keep it really, really clean. The ice packs did work wonders. Like it really, really helped. So I think I'll just add that into my routine.